Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding what do people find attractive about you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. I'm going to give you time to pick your groups. Okay, and yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy your reading, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Okay, hello group 1, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people find attractive about you. And let's just get started. Okay, first off, I feel like you're someone that could be very outgoing. There's two-sided energies. I feel like you guys can be outgoing but very introverted at the same time. Like, you know when to pick your poison, you know when to do certain things and when not to do certain things. And I feel like people can actually understand that, because taking shelter, when I look at this card, it's like knowing when to go within yourself, knowing when to take your own advice, knowing when now is not the time to be playful or just to be chatty with other people. It's like you know when to pick your poison, pretty much. Well, not poison, but I don't know why that's coming to me. So you could actually be like pretty dark too, pretty venomous, and like I feel like you guys probably have multiple personalities. Like, not like in a bad way, but like I feel like you guys have multiple personalities where you can be very quiet or very loud and outgoing, and then you have both, and then you just have ones where you're a clown, or then you just have ones where you don't want to talk to people. Then you have boyish personalities, girlish personalities, whether you're a girl or a boy, it doesn't really matter. But like, you guys have multiple personality, and you guys know when to shut it off when you're supposed to. Now with the staying focused card, yeah, I feel like you guys could be introverted as well. You're very, I just heard family oriented. Probably not, but this is something I heard. It's only going to resonate for some of you guys. But I feel like you guys look for comfort as well. And you guys stay focused to what you're trying to achieve. Because with this card, he's looking outside, and over here is a bunch of cozy houses. So I feel like, I also just heard you guys probably like the festival seasons, or, you know, when those times come around, maybe not. I feel like you guys probably look for a bit of comfort. Could you just see how cozy these houses look, or these places look? And he's just out, over here looking. I also feel like you can be very observant as well, and people understand that as well. Like, I feel like you're a very smart person. You observe people before you, like, I wouldn't say target them, but kind of before you get at them. Because look, it can also signify, look, he's looking at someone. See, traveling lightly, like you're looking at someone, you're observing this person. I feel like you probably might be looking for a home too, with taking shelter, and then right here, I feel like I think people understand that you have a certain goal in life. You have a certain criteria. You guys want to have this by this time. You guys, expect big things for yourself. Like, you're not really looking for what people your age are looking for right now. Or if people, oh my God, if people are looking for that of your age, oh my God, I forgot. People might talk over you, maybe, or just like things might be interrupted quite a lot, because that's what's basically happening to me. But I feel like people understand that you're looking to get maybe a home, or just to be financially stable and comfortable, and that's probably not their worries right now. Like, that's just depending on how old you are. But if they are looking for it, I feel like these people know that you're, I guess you can say, more serious about it. And then traveling lightly. Yeah, so traveling lightly, I think you guys are a complex person, but also a light, I just heard cold-hearted, but a light, and very light-hearted person. And you don't really require a lot. I feel like you give a lot more than you take. I feel like people find this more attractive. I'm very attracted to you. Because you're not someone that comes with a lot of baggage. You're not someone that doesn't bring a lot to the table. Like, you bring a lot to the table, but you don't take a lot from the table, I feel like. you guys don't, so I feel like you guys are unique in some way. So like if someone, like everyone has a certain aesthetic, you don't have that aesthetic. It's not too flashy, but then it's not too boring, because I look oh my god, this is where you can be the life of the room, whether you know this or not. I feel like you guys draw a lot of attention to yourselves. Like, you might not be doing it on purpose, but I just feel like people venture off to see you. So like if you do come, they're like, oh my god, she or he's here. And then your bottom deck energy is navigating by the stars. So I feel like you're someone that uses your intuition a lot, maybe. Because like the intuition card had flashed to me for your group, but I had never even asked a question yet, so I'm like, okay, I can't pull that out. But the did I just say intuition card? I meant the high priestess had flashed to me. But see, I feel like people know that you follow what you love. You don't do stuff because it's gonna give you clout, or you're not doing stuff because it's gonna bring you attention. I feel like that's what a lot of people like about you. Traveling lightly. You don't come with baggage. You don't come with extra stuff. You're staying focused to what you desire. You're staying focused to what's true to yourself, and you take shelter. It's like you're really hermit mode, solo mode. You could, like, I feel like you guys, because I was getting that you guys probably have a lot of personalities, but that will only resonate for some of you guys. At the bottom of your bottom deck energy, which I wasn't even going to pull out, but it was just sticking out to me, in grace and gratitude, exactly. I feel like you guys are very humble. You guys are like really solo, very polite, like I said, especially with the traveling lightly. I feel like you don't come with a lot of baggage. For some, you guys might be a female, and it's like, you know, most 2020 females have an attitude, or if you're a male, most of them radiate toxic masculinity. You guys are not like that. You're someone that's different and unique, and I feel like people find that very attractive about you. I feel like people also find that you're very funny, and like you're someone that's pure-hearted and genuine. Wow. But yeah, I feel like you're someone that's very genuine. And wow, I'm not even trying to keep pulling these out, but this also really showed itself to me. But like I was saying, you guys like look for things within yourself. You don't go out looking for attention. You're not an attention seeker. Or you could just draw a lot of attention to yourself without doing much. It's just, people can just tell it's your personality. You're not a pick-me or whatever. It's like people can just tell that you're not doing this because you want people to focus on you. No, you're not traveling lightly because most people travel heavily. You see how there's only this one person there, and you're not trying to stand out. You just do it naturally. So I feel like people really understand that, and they admire that about you. Like, I feel like you're very charismatic, and even if you guys feel like you're aren't, I feel like a lot of people think you are. Like, you're someone that's very fiery and bold. Even though, like, if you have this calming nature, but underneath that is a boiling fire that you probably don't let out a lot. Like, your social media appearance, like you're this calm person, but then like if someone wants to DM you, have all this fiery energy. You just don't put that on your page because that's not what you want to put on your page or whatever. Purity is also from another deck. This is I'll have to shuffle the cards for that deck, but this was just sticking out to me, purity. So I feel like, yeah, like I said, I feel like people understand that you're actually someone that's genuine, which draws people to you, whether they show it or not. I feel like a lot of people have an attraction towards you, so I really wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people had a crush on you. Not even because of your looks. I feel like you're a beautiful person and a beautiful soul, but it doesn't even have to be because of your looks. Well, actually, I'm getting eyes. There's something about your eyes. You know, that's so crazy because look, there's something about your eyes that like people get lost in, but I feel like you're someone that's very pure-hearted, and like that just draws people in. They're like, oh my god, this person is just so nice and charismatic and so gentle that, oh my god, I just like, you just bring relaxation to them, and it's like that really draws people in. Like, you guys are someone, I feel like a lot of people have a crush on you. But I'm going to get your tarot cards. I'm going to cut it out first because no one really wants to see that. Yeah. Okay, I got your tarot, and right off the bat, I'm seeing that you guys are like very, very humble. I feel like through life, you guys have been through a lot of stuff, a lot of stress, and people can see that without you even having to say anything. Just your kind nature shows them that you know what it feels like to not have people be kind to you, to not have a lot of stuff. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, this is talking about being confident, determined. I feel like people understand that you're chasing the bag. You're chasing what you need to chase. And I feel like people have an understanding that you're not going to stop until you get it. I'm also seeing that I think people know this. You don't. You really don't. With these two cards, with the Seven of Wands. Wait, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I knew it was a 9 of Swords. I just have to make sure. But with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, with the 7 of Wands reversed and then the 9 of Swords, I feel like everyone knows this except for you. I feel like you guys don't have a lot of confidence in yourself. I feel like at the back of your mind, with the Hangman, at the back of your mind, you know you can do it. But you just have, like, there's just trauma there that is really bringing you down. I feel like I feel like you have this feeling. It's a feeling that it's not, if it was left up to your mind, you would not be doing anything because your mind is the one telling you, I can't do this. But like in your heart, deep down in your heart, you know you can. It's just trauma. It's something that probably happened in your past, like I just heard 6. So it could have been in a grade, 6th grade or whatever, but there's something in your life, or it could happen when you were 6, or there's something with the number 6, 16, whatever, 26, stuff like that. But something like that has happened, and now it kind of haunts you. Like, it stops you from being who you want. It stops, like, it just forces you to be to yourself. It forces you to think more than you do. But like I was saying, I feel like everyone has an understanding that you can become rich, you can become famous, you can do whatever you want by a lot of things. You have the beauty, you have the brains, and you have the intelligence. Oh my God, beauty and intelligence and brains are pretty much the same thing. But you have the passion, you have the beauty, you have brains. It's like people know this, and it's like for some reason I heard that some people might not tell you because of how easy it would be for you. Even though, like, I feel like it would be really easy for you if you would just develop. If you can hear the music, that's outside. But I feel like you might know this as well, and people might not want to tell you that because of how easy it is going to be for you, even though I feel like you guys are going to have to work for your stuff. Because this tells me, like, people know this, and you have a lot of options for you to become whatever you want to become. But with the same energy, I feel like it's kind of going to be hard for you. Like in your past life, you probably got things handed to you. Things were just handed to you. So now it's like, no, you got to work for it in this lifetime. So, like, you have options, and it could be easy for you, but it's going to also take work. Like, I don't think it's going to be hard. It's just going to take work to do. Because you got to go through all of these trial and error. It's not going to be hard. I'm not necessarily thinking it's going to be hard. It's just, you know what I just thought? Choosing the right one is probably going to be hard. Like, it's going to be easy for you, but because you have so many choices, it's going to be trial and error constantly, because, like, no, that's a fantasy. You can't do it. You see how because with the 7 of Cups, some of them are fantasies, some of them are illusions, some of them are not even as good as you think. Like, this could be good, but this is an alligator or a demon right here. You see what I mean? So it's like you have a lot of choices, and I feel like that's what's going to be the hard part about this whole thing. Not actually pursuing it, not actually doing it. It's the fact that you have so many options, you have so many ideas and creativity that it's hard to pick one. I also heard that a lot of you guys want to even do all of them. Like, I feel like, especially with the Page of Pentacles being next to the 7 of Cups, I feel like you guys are someone that's very ambitious. It's like, and a lot of people know this, like, they know this, and I feel like whether you like it or not, you're going to be successful, and everyone knows this. They find that very attractive about you. People find the fact that you're humble. It's like everyone has an understanding that you've been through something, which is why you probably don't have a lot of confidence. You're very humble because of the fact that you had to be humbled in the past, or you were constantly humbled in the past. So yeah, I feel like people find that very attractive about you. I feel like you're very understanding and you do not judge. That's the one thing I'm getting. You don't judge people because of what had happened to you. I feel like people also think that you're a very deep thinker and you have an understanding of things that most people don't. Like this, people just find you to be perfect. Like whether you like it or not, it's like everyone sees the worth in you except for you. You stay up all night thinking, what am I supposed to do? But I have nothing. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm gonna give up. I can't do nothing. Meanwhile, everyone sees that you have all of this except for you. I feel like you shun yourself. But I'm understanding that it is from your trauma. But it's like you gotta learn to really see the beauty in you because you have a lot. You're very beautiful. You're very smart and intelligent. But you know, especially with the Five of Cups, this is about self-pity. Exactly. Like I don't think like you're someone that has a lot of potential. So I can hear people saying a lot to you. I don't know how you don't see that you're pretty. So that could be a problem. Or I don't know how you don't see that you're smart. Like there's something about it. Like you don't see it, but everyone does. So they're just looking at you like they're confused. Like how is this person not seeing the beauty in them? It's so apparent. It's like you're a daydream to people. With the Seven of Cups, you're literally perfect. You're angelic, like I said, with the Purity card as well. It's like people are like, how is this person not seeing? There's something about your eyes I keep hearing. Oh wow, your bottom deck energy is the Fool, but under that was the Empress. The Empress is all about beauty, so I'm going to keep these two together. So I feel like you're just someone that's carefree, or people think that you could be carefree, because if I'm getting such passion from this, like I can say perfect. No one's perfect, but people look at you as you're perfect. You're this nurturing figure. I feel like people really love the fact that you're nice and very understanding, because that's not something that's very common nowadays. A lot of people are not understanding. People will judge you even though they say they get it. Like people will hold secret grudges about a person, but you don't do none of this. And even if people haven't had a conversation with you, people can tell that you're like this. And it's like it's the elephant in the room. That's what I'm hearing. It's the elephant in the room, and you're the only one that can't see it. So in this case, you could be a fool about it. It's like, or you know what I just got? You could be such a fool about being so generous. Like you guys are overly generous, and people know this. It's like people are like, oh my God, you gotta stop being like this. Stop spending money on people. Stop giving your energy to people. And you're a fool about it. You're carefree. You're like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna get the money back. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get it back. And it's like you are gonna get it back. You are. I feel like you guys are also manifesting things as well, and that's going to come to light, and it's going to come true. Your manifestations are eventually going to come. I feel like maybe it might be not be coming fast enough for you, but then again, I'm starting to see that I feel like it's here already. You just can't see it because of this blindfold you have on. You see how this person's covering their eyes? They're choosing to cover their eyes. It's not a fold over their eyes. It's you choosing to put that cover over your eyes. Like, I can understand that it's very hard to take them off, but it's very possible. Up to the point where you're a fool about it. It's like, you're beautiful, you're very smart. And I feel like someone, maybe in your family, because this person is in their room, I would think. So it's someone, maybe like a close friend or something, like your family member has done this. Like, it's just trauma, like, all of this trauma is like just laying on you. But I feel like you guys could be very carefree. I'm also sensing that you will be able to be this carefree empress, and very soon, probably in the year of 2021, there's going to be a shift for you, especially with the Fool card being the first card in the deck. That's a new slate, a clean slate. It's the 0 card. It's number 0. So I feel like starting with the new year, you're going to actually start to see it. So that's a time day as well. You can see it earlier, but I feel like really in the year of 2021, the beginning, like maybe the first day, that's one thing. I feel like the first day of 2021 is when you're going to, like, all the blessings are just going to spill towards you. So there could be a karmic debt that you have to pay off first in order to get all of this. But guys, you guys, things are just gonna look out for you. Like, this was supposed to be a reading about what's attractive about you, but I'm starting to see that everything is attractive about you, to be honest. Like, your whole being, your whole presence on this earth is attractive. It's like it's something that people cannot help. You're just attractive like that. And But I'm also getting, besides that, is that in the year of 2021, you're going to be able to see this, especially with the Fool and the Empress being together. You're going to be this Empress. You're already this Empress, but it's going to get stronger because you're going to acknowledge it and accept it. You're no longer going to be harboring the Five of Cups energy, which is like self-pity. So all that type of stuff, not seeing your worth, not overthinking. So financial wealth, beauty-wise, like you're gonna glow up. Like I feel like you're already very beautiful because like a lot of people are attracted to you. Like I feel like you have a lot of options, whether you know this or not. But I feel like you're just gonna go through such a powerful transformation. It's just gonna be like a goddess on earth or a god on earth. Like that's what I'm getting. That's you. Like that's so crazy. That's another reason why I was getting the fact that some people might not even tell you or try not to like give you so many compliments because you're strong. You know those people that secretly resent you so they won't try to help you acknowledge your worth, because once you do, you're going to move up levels and surpass them by a million. So I feel like this is what's coming for you. You're going to be on a throne, but I feel like you're going to be humble because this trauma is always going to stay with you. But like that's not something anybody wants to hear, but in reality it will always stay with the person. But that it depends on how you let it stay with you. Would you let it haunt you or make you? They're two different things. So I feel like in the year of 2021, the very beginning is when you're going to have a powerful, extremely powerful glow up towards everything. Things are going to be looking your way and you're finally going to get what you deserve. And obviously in a positive sense. I don't think this is a negative sense. I think the year of 2020 is when you were serving your karmatic depth or depth. Yeah, depth. I feel like that's when you were serving it. I feel like all these years you were, but 2020 is what really hit you. So I feel like that's when, like, yeah, that's all of that is going to be paid off by 2021 and the future years to come. So, yeah, I'm going to get you some oracle cards, more oracle cards. I'm going to shuffle them on camera because I'm going to only get 3. So there's really no need to pause it. Let me shuffle these on camera. Okay, Spirit, what's attractive about group 1? What do people find attractive about group 1? Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 1? I just heard everything. Like, you're someone that's very charming. I feel like you don't know this. Like, you're completely oblivious to this. But that's why I kept saying in the beginning that whether you like it or not, or whether you know this or not, I feel like that's something that's very, like, you don't know. It's like a blindfold on you. Like, you're covering your eyes to it. Voyage. Okay. Transformation. Wow. Leadership. Wow. That was, and then happiness. I flipped it over and seen that. Spirit. What do people find attractive about group 1? Okay, focus. Oh, wow. And then leadership came up again. Wow. Didn't we get focus last time? Yeah, we did. Let me show you guys, just in case you forgot. Probably didn't, but hold on. Why can't I find it? Where is it? Oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Staying focused. Focus it. I said let me focus it while having focus, and then focus right there. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle them again. Oh no, that's wrong pile. Okay. What did I just do? I hope I didn't just mess that up. Okay. Now, even though this is what they find attractive about you, I'm getting that this is a 2021 energy. So I feel like in 2021, you're going to be moving into a quiet neighborhood. I don't know why I got that, but I feel like you guys are going to be moving into a very quiet neighborhood that's very protected, very, very protective. Because if you see this, it's like this island. And it's as if this person's protecting it. It's not that they're protecting it, but that's what I'm getting right now. But I feel like you guys are going to be moving into a very quiet and safe neighborhood. And obviously, this neighborhood would probably be up to par. Very, I heard prestigious, but very, it would be a rich neighborhood. Because especially with the Voyage card being here as well, I know this is about what people find attractive about you, but this is just what I'm getting for the year of 2021. A very quiet neighborhood. I feel like the people in this neighborhood are going to be very focused. They're going to be they're going to be people like you, very friendly, very smart. But towards what people find attractive about you, this is pretty much the same thing I've been saying the entire time throughout the entire reading. You can be someone that's to yourself. You can be someone that's very intelligent and very down to earth. And you're willing to adapt to people. You're willing to send people energy. You're willing to do all of this. And I feel like people also know and have an understanding that you're a very loyal person. I just think that everyone, if whoever gets this pile, I'm so happy for you guys. Can we be friends? Because everyone knows that you're just this angel. Everyone knows this. It's just this allure about you. Everyone knows it except for you. People, if you were to have a partner, I feel like this partner would not want you around the opposite gender, because of the fact that everyone wants you. Whether they are attracted to you or not, they just want you. It's something like that. It's like everyone has a crush on you. I'm not even trying to gas you up, and I'm not even trying to throw unrealistic words out there, but this is the energy that I'm getting, and energy that never lies. I'm telling you, it never does. But it's just this, you see how this, I don't know, this jaguar, guys, I don't know my animals, but it looks like a jaguar. I don't know. You see how he or she is just focused on what they're focused on? That's how people are focused on you. You're the center of attention. Actually, you might not think this. I'm saying, I don't think you see it with this Five of Cups. I don't think you see it with the Hangman as well, with the Nine of Swords as well, with the Seven of Wands reversed as well. You don't see it. Everyone else does, and that's the problem. If you would just acknowledge it and see it, oh my God, you would be so powerful, especially with your bottom deck energy saying leadership. And then patience stuck up to me and stood out to me. So like I said, I feel like you're going to be stepping into this power in the year of 2021. The very first day of 2021 is just everything is gonna change for you. You're gonna wake up and be like, oh my God, I am that dude, or I am that girl, period. I feel like you guys are just gonna wake up and be like, wow. They're gonna look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, I'm so pretty, or I'm so handsome, wow. And then you're just going to start to notice a whole bunch of stuff about yourself. You're someone that has so much potential to be powerful. I feel like you're already powerful, but once you acknowledge it and step into your power, you will be unstoppable. And this is why a lot of people might tell you, oh, you could never do this, or they downplay your stuff, they discredit you, because you're someone that can literally step on them. Actually, you're going to be so powerful, you guys do not even understand. I'm getting queen and king, not even that, god and goddess type energy. But yeah, people just, everything about you, people find attractive. So that's pretty much all I can say towards that. But yes, group 1, that was your reading. I hoped it gave you some clarity on what people find attractive about you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what people find attractive about you. And let's just get started. Okay, first of all, I feel like you're someone that might have a lot of friends, or you just have a lot of connections. If that is not the case, then you have the potential of having a lot of connections. I feel like you know a lot about a lot. Expand your horizons, vast vistas. I feel like you, I just heard land. So you guys might maybe move a lot, maybe. If that's not the case, well, okay. Starting off, if you move a lot, then that means you probably have a lot of friends in different states or countries. But especially with the distant energy, I feel like that as well. But I feel like if that's not the case, then you just have the potential, or you have connections to basically everywhere. I feel like you're the plug, you're the socket. Then the electricity goes, especially with thunder, electricity. So yeah, I feel like you just have a lot of connections to places, and if you don't, you just have the potential to. I feel like you have the mindset and the personality to get along with everybody. And if you are not getting along with everybody, then these people are just not for you. Because I feel like people understand that you have this charismatic part of you that can, you can surpass a lot of people, and you can get to where you want to go freely, to be honest. You have the connections in this world to be successful because of the connection that you have. You expand your horizons. I feel like you have a lot of, I keep hearing connection. So I also think with the miracle card, it's like people value your connection. They feel like you are someone that is a miracle. Like I keep saying, connection, you have connection, so you bring a lot to the table. And I feel like people understand this. So like, I feel like people would be like, okay, this is someone that we cannot lose. If someone goes down, they can't go down, even if they did it, because they're our connection. They're our money making. So I feel like you're going to be a boss. I feel like you guys are a boss, and if you aren't, I feel like you give off people boss energy, and that is very attractive to people. The fact that you know everyone and you're cool with everyone is very attractive to people. I feel like you might have like an enemy there, here or there, but I guess Spirit wants you to know to clear that, that tension, because you're someone that is very capable of getting along with everyone. So the fact that you have this enemy or that enemy is important to maybe even clear the air with that, because you want to live up to the fact that you could really be friends with anybody. I feel like you can switch up your personality a bit. It's like you know when not to do things. Like you're someone that, I feel like some of you guys attract a lot of the miracles maybe. I'm glad. I'm keep moving the cards because they just look so lopsided to me. They look weird. I don't know why. But I feel like you guys might be aesthetically pleasing. Like your face is weird, but not in a bad way. It's beautiful, but it's not the typical beauty standard. So you're kind of exotic in a way. Like I was saying, it's like different country type stuff with this vast vistas, I think. Vistas, yeah. But this vast vistas card. Like I feel like you guys might be a bit exotic in a way. Like your facial, like coming down to your appearance. I feel like no one really looks like you. I don't think anyone looks like you, and that's not a bad thing. I feel like you're very exotic and beautiful, and people really find that attractive about you. So your side profile might be something that's magical, but I feel like people think that you as a person is a miracle. Like if you come into someone's life, they take that as a token of miraculousness, or that just being a miracle or a blessing. It's literally sent straight from God. You're like I said, you can bring a lot to the table, and I feel like a lot of people know this and acknowledge this, which is why some people could probably be a bit stingy with you. They're like, no, I need your energy. So I feel like some of you guys might have a bit of energy demons in your circle, and it's not even because they mean you harm. It's just because they know your value, that they want to keep it for themselves. I'm also hearing that they don't want you giving it to the wrong person with this distant dunder card. They don't want you giving it to the wrong person. So people might be very protective over you as well, because of the fact that you have so much to offer. And then on top of that, they don't want you getting screwed over. But I feel like you guys have the smartness. I just feel like people might be calling you friendly. You're very friendly. Like not nice, no, friendly. Like if you're from a certain state, then you'll know what I mean. Being friendly is like being in everyone's face or whatever. But I feel like some people will call you friendly just because you just get along with people. Just because like you're someone that is impossible to hate. You guys might not be popular in a way, but you're just connected to everyone. So a popular loner. A popular loner is someone that's popular but still stays to themselves. Like they just get along with everyone, but not necessarily everyone is their friend. With your bottom deck energy, it's finding sanctuary. Like I said, I feel like you guys could be to yourself a bit. And you guys, I just heard Spirit said to maybe find some time for yourself and then staying focused. Yeah, that makes sense on me. Focus it. Yeah, so staying focused as well. Like I feel like you stay focused to your goal, which is why you probably have a lot of connections. I feel like you guys are branching off into different things. It could be business-wise as well. Because I feel like you guys are trying to actually generate that miracle, and I feel like people actually know this and they find that very attractive, that you're very ambitious and you're very intelligent. Like you could be you could be a trickster as well. Like you can run game. Like I feel like people know that, and like if you're a female, people, that's exotic to them. Because I'm a female myself, so obviously I don't want to be saying this, but it's not very common for a female to know how to do that, like to run game, you know. That's something that you usually see masculine figures doing. But I feel like people might find you very exotic because of your facial features, and then the fact, or your face, and then the fact that your personality. You can be gentle, you can be masculine, you can be feminine, and then you can run game. Like you could just have a lot of stuff. You could also exude a lot of masculine energy. Not if you're a female, you could exude a lot of masculine energy, and that's pretty exotic to people, especially to boys if you're a girl. But if you're a boy, then it's the opposite for you. But yeah, not necessarily the opposite. It's the same that I said for if you were a girl. Like, you just run game and people find that very exotic. Like, you're smooth with it. But I feel like you guys generate a lot of miracles into your life and other people's life. Like, you could be the type to be like, you can spend a whole bunch of money and be like, and people are like, why did you spend that? You don't have enough, an next check coming. You're like, no, I can manifest it, or no, I'm gonna find a way to get it, and you end up getting it. So people find you as this kind of dreamy person, like you're a walking goddess or god. I keep getting god energy, like I don't know if you guys read those books, but the Red Pyramid, stuff like that, like the god. Like, I can see someone, I'm seeing a masculine figure. So like I said, a lot of masculine energy is coming through. But I can see a male god just standing with light blooming around him, like with this card, with just light beautifully and entrancingly flowing around him. So I feel like people find you very mesmerizing and exotic. If you're a female, it's the same. They find you very beautiful, and it's just like, oh my god, like, she's so beautiful but has the mind of a god. So yeah, I'm gonna get you your tarot cards, but I'm gonna cut that out because it's gonna take a while. So yeah. Alright, I got your tarot cards, guys, and let's just get started. Right off the bat, I can see maybe in your past you're someone that was very problematic with the Five of Swords. Like, maybe everyone was against you. Your past was very troubled. I feel like you got over it, but I don't necessarily think you fully got over it, because it no longer, I guess you can say, it no longer haunts you, but it just has changed your personality, I guess, for the better. I feel like you guys have a lot more control of your anger, or your mouth, or your mind. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot of control over your mind and mouth now. If you don't, then you just know not to say certain things. You still could have slip-ups, but I feel like now you just know not to say certain things. With the Temperance and the Five of Swords, like, I feel like you're a bit more reserved now, and you've learned, like, I feel like your past have made you learn to get along with everyone, because with this Five of Swords, you kind of felt like everyone was against you. It's ambition to win, it's ambition to be seen, it's ambition to do things that are not very in your best nature, and you've done these things at all costs, which has made you made everyone turn against you. It gave you the opposite effect. Like, you've won, but you got the opposite effect. You wanted attention. You have the attention, but it's negative attention now. And I feel like now I feel like it happened in a very early stage of your life, because of this being the first card to appear here. So it has made you learn to be connected. It has made you learn to get along with everyone. Now you know how to adapt to certain people. I feel like this made you go into hermit mode a bit and learn to observe more than you talk. So I feel like I said, you know how to run game now, and I feel like everyone has this understanding that what happened in the past is what happened in the past, and everyone knows that you're no longer like that. You're actually the opposite of this, because now with the Four of Wands, this is about celebration, community. So I feel like you now have what you wanted in the past, but you've done it by being the opposite of what you did. You could have been maybe bratty, just someone that was not very likable, and now you're the opposite. Now everyone's welcoming you, everyone loves you, people secretly admire you. I just heard you're someone that's very attractive, and someone, I just heard king. Like, you're so great. Like, if you're a female, you're so great and powerful. You're not a queen, you're a king. Obviously, we know the king is more powerful than the queen. Or if not, that's just what I read in books, because I'm not very knowledgeable in that. But yeah, so I feel like you could be considered as a king. You have so much, you know what I just heard? You have so much power over people. You're so intelligent that you could take the king position, even if you were a female. You could take the king position. For whatever reason, I heard that, especially with the Hierophant being here. For most of you guys, this is probably a female I'm talking about, but you're so smart, intelligent, powerful, and you have so much power and control of your mind that you could take the king position. And I feel like a lot of people know that, which makes you exotic to people. Like, you're just so exotic to people. Like you're not someone people come across often. I'm hearing facial wise too. Like not a lot of people look like you. You can dress the same way as someone, like exactly, and still not look like them. There's something about you that's different. Now with the Hierophant and Temperance card being together, I feel like I just heard you have a lot of options, but you're someone that's very committed. You're someone that's very genuine, and I feel like people know that you're very loyal. I don't, like, for some of you guys probably not haven't even been in a relationship, but for a lot of you guys have, but I feel like you're a very loyal person, and I think this just goes back to what happened in your past. Like, people were probably very fake to you. They were not loyal. They said that they were your friends, but still backstabbed you to go with the other community, and you're just like, wow, you really did that to me. So I feel like you're very big on principles and morals and loyalty. You're someone that's very big on that. You're someone that's very good-hearted. You probably are very spiritual or believe in God or very religious. You're someone that has balance, like feminine energy and masculine energy, up to the point where you're very powerful. But I feel like you probably skewed a bit more masculine energy because of what has happened in your past. You're not very into gossiping about people. You're not into that type of stuff because it was once you being gossiped about. So I feel like if that's not the case, then just something in your past has really caused you to act a certain way, which is the way you're acting now. I feel like maybe in the past you were very someone that was out of control. You didn't have any control over your feelings or your mouth. Like you wanted something, you were gonna go get it. And yeah, like I feel like you guys probably didn't have a lot of control over yourselves, but I guess you could say you were younger in the past, so you can't really count that. But still, it really, like, it doesn't excuse or what is that word? It doesn't disregard the fact that that trauma happened to you. It doesn't disregard that fact. I feel like it does. I just heard haunt, so it could still haunt you. Like when you think about it, like you know what what I just got, that it could cause you to overthink a bit. It could cause you to overthink a bit, which also causes you to be in the self-pity form, not really showing your true self, because I feel like you guys are like, wow, I don't want to step back into that character I wasn't before. So you guys overthink a lot. You guys don't do a lot of stuff that you would like to do because of this. And I don't think it's all the time. Like, I feel like you are being yourself, which is like, you know, the nice self you are. But then on top of that, I feel like you're a bit reserved. But now with the Two of Swords, I feel like you are willing to take a bit of risk, because I feel like you guys are starting to get that balance that you need. But I feel like you guys will still sit there and plan it because you don't want things to go wrong. I just heard it could still go wrong. I feel like a lot of things probably go wrong for you. But I feel like you guys take a lot of time. Well, okay, it might not go wrong. You might do it and be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, and back out. Because I'm getting hesitant energy from this, especially with the Five of Cups being next to it. But I feel like you guys will sit there and plan something for the longest, and you probably missed the deadline. That's another thing that I heard, which is why you're sitting in pity, like, wow, I missed it. I feel like you plan too much, you overthink too much. And I feel like this stems from your past. If nothing happened in your past, then maybe subconsciously it stems from that, because I'm just seeing that something in your past happened. Yeah, or you were born like that. I don't know. I strongly believe it was something in your past. If you're not knowing what I'm talking about, maybe subconsciously it affected you and it's causing you to act like this. Or this could just mean that you just grew up and grew out of your patterns. So yeah, I feel like you guys kind of refuse to see the potential that you have. I feel like you don't see it. I feel like you guys aren't very confident in yourselves, and it's like, wow. I feel like everyone knows this as well. I feel like everyone knows how great you could be, and like you're like exotic. Like I feel like everyone knows this, but they're not gonna tell you that because of the way they don't want other people having, you know, fun or whatever. So yeah, I feel like if something really happened, or like I said, it could have just grown out of being whichever way. So, but you have the Two of Pentacles. For me, this card is always about choice, but this is just always about choice to me. Like, the actual card meaning does not fit It just doesn't fit, to be honest. Like, it doesn't fit to me. But like, I really feel like, wow, oh my god, I'm getting so, like, so about it, because it's like, it's kind of confusing me. But guys, I feel like stability will be coming into your life in the year 2021. Like, I feel like you have a lot of options now, but it will really increase in the year 2021. You guys could be going through a glow up. Even though I don't even know, I just feel like a glow up is not something that's necessary. I just think that you need to acknowledge what beauty that you have, because you're very beautiful. I feel like you're very exotic. I keep hearing exotic, like overly beautiful up to the point where it's exotic. I just feel like you guys need to step into that. But financial wise, love wise, there's just going to be a lot of stability in your life. Like, I feel like a lot about your life is not very normal, which is why I keep hearing exotic. So a lot about your life is not normal, and I feel like, well, in a bad way, but I feel like in the year of 2021, there will finally be stability. There will finally be normalness. But I'm going to get your other oracle cards. I'm going to shuffle them on camera because I'm only getting 3. And yeah, let's get started. I feel like if you're someone that's very busy and boss-like. So let's go. I'm going to shuffle them a bit before I get your cards. Okay. Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 2? Okay, these 2 wanted to come out. I'm gonna just pull out one more since all of these wanted to come out. Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 2? Okay. Bottom deck energy, purity. Wow. So I feel like, wait, you guys couldn't see that, but I feel like your positive nature is very, like, soothing to people. You're not, like, someone being pure in the year of 2021 is not very realistic, and it's not that's not something that you really see. Usually everyone has an attitude. Usually people are stuck up and very narcissistic, to be honest. But you, on the other hand, you're not like that. I feel like you're very understanding, and you're not going to judge someone. With the Solitude card, I'm getting the fact that people could actually tell you their deepest secrets, and it will only stay with you. There will be no other, like, monsters attacking it. Like, I'm getting this energy where, like, they feel like you wouldn't judge them, and I feel like you're not someone that's very judgmental. Excuse me. You're not someone that's judgmental, so they feel like they could actually be their true self around you. You notice how there's only one person here? Their truest form, their deepest secrets. They feel like they could tell it to you because of how nourishing and nurturing you are. With transformation, I feel like this whatever happened in your past, I feel like a lot of these people are still in your life, and they're just looking at you like, wow, you really changed. Like, they admire it. They're like, wow, she or he really changed. Oh my god, they were not like this before. And I feel like they tend to think about that a lot. Opportunity and fulfillment, you just bring a lot of joy in people's lives. You bring a lot of opportunities. Like I said, you guys could have a lot of connections, and I feel like everyone understands that you could have a pretty privilege, or you could just be very successful, and they can benefit off of that. See, because being around you is like cool. They get cool points. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the music that's outside, but they can get cool points for it. Like, you bring opportunity into their life. You're someone that's very special and exotic. You bring nothing but blessings into people's lives. So and but under purity was change, exactly. Like, I feel like you guys have changed, and most of these people that's seeing you at your worst are in your life still, and they're like, wow, they really made it out of whatever. They made it out of the trenches or whatever. I feel like people brag about being your friend, because, like, for some of you, like, because not a lot of people, like, okay, everyone knows you, but for the people that don't and they brag to them, I feel like it's just because of the simple fact that you're pretty. You know, let's be honest, guys. Everyone wants to brag about how they have a pretty friend. Like, they want to be associated with someone that's pretty. Like, yeah, it sucks that other people, you know, won't really get that attention, but we already know that there's a such thing as pretty privilege, and I feel like you have it, and I feel like a lot of people feel like they can benefit off this. They're like, wow, this person's pretty, so let me go brag to other people that I'm friends with them. Like, how did you even manage to be friends with them, you know? I'm also seeing that it's just because I feel like a lot of people know you, and it's like a lot of people like the fact that they know you, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, you know her or you know him, oh my god, I know them too. How do you like them, you know? It's like you bring a lot of people together. I hear you bring a lot of emotional fulfillment to people. Like, there's just something about you that completes people, which could also allow people, like, I feel like a lot of people might develop a crush on you just because of your nurturing nature, and then just because of how beautiful you are as a whole. So it's like, yeah, I feel like you guys attract a lot of attention, a lot of positive attention. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people brag about being your friend, like it's an accomplishment, you know. I think you're hard to get as well. Like, I feel like romantic wise, you're a bit hard to get, and people notice, and they're just like, wow, I can't get them. Like, you guys might be not interested in it at all, or they're stuck on someone, and they're like, oh my god, I just heard, why are you stuck on him? You can get anybody you want. Why him or why her? You know. But I'm gonna get your, well, no, I'm not gonna get your other ones. I'm done with your reading. But yeah, group 2, that was your reading. I hope it helped you. Bye. Alright, hello group 3, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people find attractive about you, and let's just get started. First off, I'm getting power. Power. Because in your tarot, I already shuffled your tarot. You got the Emperor, and then you have power right here, and then in the other oracle cards that I shuffled for you, you got power again. So I just heard that in the year of 2021, you're gonna be a powerful leader. I'm hearing that. They're very powerful leader. But as of right now, I feel like most of these people know that you're someone that's very powerful. Your energy is very powerful. You can be a leader. I feel like you're very intelligent, and people find this very attractive about you. There's something about beauty that I'm getting. It's like people just, it's like you're ethereal, you're magical, you're like a warrior, a god, how do you say it? A god warrior, a warrior god? A warrior that's a god or goddess. Okay, if you're a girl, then you're a goddess that's a warrior, and if you're a guy, then you're a god that's a warrior. I'm just getting warrior energy, and you know, warriors usually their looks be on 10, like they're 10 out of 10. So I'm feeling that all around you're very well rounded, and I just heard square, like also, like you guys are just very chiseled, very strong, powerful. Like I said, a warrior. I feel like there's something about beauty coming in as well, but the staying focused, this could signify that you're very focused, but I feel like a lot of people are focused on you. It's like your energy is just amazing. Like, you have very strong, powerful energy. This doesn't even mean that well, no, I am getting intimidation vibes, because like you're so carefree, you're so relaxed, like you're not intimidated, so you're carefree about it. But usually when people are intimidated, they say to themselves, and they're like, okay, I'm not going to say certain things because I don't want to look stupid. You, on the other hand, you don't care. Like, you care. Maybe if you do care, you just probably just don't show it. You're like, okay, whatever. If they don't like me, then that's their problem. Because I know deep down I have good intentions. So if you don't like me, then it's just something wrong with you. So I feel like this mindset is really attracting you and attracting very good energy towards you, and it's giving you a lot of power. And I keep hearing in the year of 2021, there's just going to be this powerful transformation for you. So as with the fogged in maybe, right now it's going to take some time, because the year of 2021 is not here yet. It's not even December, so I'm feeling like it's going to take some time, which would be like a month, because 2021 is going to be in a month. So I feel like you're going to be really stepping into this power in the year of 2021. But as of right now, people find you very attractive, very powerful. Like, your energy is just so entrancing. I'm getting, is entrancing even a word? I think it's enchanting. I've been saying entrancing this entire time, and I think it's enchanting. Oh my god, wow, that's embarrassing. I hope everyone understood what I was trying to say. But like, you're someone that's very intellectual, very smart, and I feel like you have your energy is just like, that's all I can keep saying. Your energy is very powerful. You stand out, whether you want to or not. You stand out. I feel like even though you're intimidating, you're very kind, which makes you also intimidating. They're like, wait a minute, why are they so kind? You're carefree with it, like you don't care. I feel like you do care about your public image, but it's just the fact that you're very nice, that you know that it's not really possible for anybody to like you, dislike you. So this also gives you this sense of confidence as well. And your bottom deck energy is wise leader. Exactly. Doesn't she look like a warrior? Actually, she does not look like a warrior. I mean, just a little bit, like with this, just a little bit. She looks like a warrior just a little bit. If she had different clothes on, maybe. But yeah, like I feel like I'm getting very much a warrior vibe. And you know, she's beautiful as well as you. If you're a guy, then you're just handsome. People find you very beautiful, and your energy is beautiful as well. And then under that was wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Exactly. People find you to be magical. Maybe they feel like some of these people, I'm not getting angel vibes, I'm getting goddess and god energy vibes. I feel like people could actually question, like, what if they were a time traveler and they came back from the ancient times where they were goddesses and gods that were warriors? You know, I feel like a lot of people know that you've been through a lot and you continue to go through a lot, but yet you're still here, still being happy and still giving off positive energy. So I feel like you're very much someone that attracts a lot of positive attention, even though I wasn't even supposed to pull these two cards out, but they were just sticking out to me. We have uncovering treasure. So yeah, in the year of 2021, like, you guys are finally gonna get the money, or like, you know, just results that you deserve. And then this is really sticking out to me, mystic healer. I'm not getting much of the healer vibes. Like, it obviously it could. Actually, no, I am. It's your positive energy that's very healing to people, and it's very comforting, I feel like. But then the mystic part, exactly what I was saying, like, people don't think, like, when they talk to you or when they come around you, they're just not getting normal vibes, like, in a good way. Like, it's a weird kind of, it's kind of like you're from Mars, or you're not from this timeline. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like you're not someone that's from here. Like, I'm getting the word exotic. I was getting that in the last group, but I'm getting exotic here again. Someone that's just, I can like see a female standing in front of me, and like her long hair and her long cape, like this is just blowing in the wind, and then like the dark, it's dark outside, but there's just things glowing around her, like something like that. I feel like people find it very hard to believe that you're real. And not in a way like you're fake, but in a way that it's like I was like kind of angel vibes, but also warrior vibes. It's like it's a mix between those two because of your positive nature, but then your thick skin and the ability to go through things and still come out scratch free, or still come out with your head. Like, I feel like it's a mix of those two, and that would make a lot of sense because in your tarot you got the Emperor and the Empress. Those are two counterparts. For the fact that those are two in there, it's like people just find it so hard for you to be from here, find it so hard for you to be real, because you give off goddess energy, not goddess energy, warrior energy from a different timeline, and then on top of that you get off angel energy. Like, it's a mix and it goes perfectly together, up to the point where people are like, they just mesmerized by you. It's like, I feel like they're in shock that they're not even showing emotion just because of how shocking you are. Your beauty is very shocking. I'm getting exotic beauty too. Like, many people don't look like you. I feel like maybe from in your past life you were a warrior, and you were like, you know, you were a warrior and you were maybe from America or whatever. I'm getting that a lot. Like, you're just, wow, it's crazy. People find you it's like, I feel like people are very intimidated by you. And like, they also question why they're intimidated by you when they know you're someone that's very nice. But I feel like it's also your looks as well. I feel like you can look mean looking as well, but in a good way. Like, you're very beautiful or handsome, but you just look mean. But it's like, when you smile, it's like, wow, this person's the nicest person I ever met. But I'm going to get your tarot cards, but I'm going to do it off camera because it's going to take a while to put them all in their place. So, yeah. Okay, so I got your tarot cards. And right off the bat, I'm seeing that you are a person that's went through a lot of stuff. You went through betrayal, backstabbing friends, backstabbing people. I just heard family. But in particular, I'm feeling that there's this one person that you're stuck on. You can't move on from them. With this is signaling that, okay, when it's upright, this is a sense of moving on. But when it's reversed, is that you cannot move on from this person or this situation, whatever it is. You can't move on. You try to move on, but for whatever reason, you keep returning back to it. Like, this is about what people find attractive about you, but I'm feeling that the people that are in your inner circle that knows exactly what's going on in your life, I feel like they find it very attractive that with this situation, okay, I'm going to speak with this situation. The fact that this person or the situation keeps putting you through a lot of hurt, but because of your goodwill and your intense feelings for them, you put up with it and you still have a level head. You're still going on strong. You're fine. Even though, like, you could admit that sometimes the situation, this person is really stressing you out, you still go ahead and do it. So I feel like for the people that do know, like, you're in your inner circle and know what's going on, they find you very strong and attractive for that. Like, the fact that you're made of steel. I feel like, but now in general, I feel like everyone knows. Okay, for the people, because this is so confusing that there's a lot of stuff going on here. But in the past, there could have been a situation or just the fact that you just went through a lot in your life. And I think most of these people that are around you know this. And the fact that you're still able to love people, the fact that you're still able to act like none of this even happened to you, you're still nurturing people, you're still giving out positive energy, people find that very attractive. Your goodwill is very attractive to people. But now with the Emperor, because the Empress and the Emperor are two counterparts, they're opposites. But with the Emperor, I feel like people understand that you know your worth. Like, you will give someone 50 chances, but there's just something, like, it's when they cross morals. Morals is what, like, this is so hard to explain. Oh my God, because there's so much going on here. Like, you see the mix of energies, the mix of colors. There's just so much energy to be explained here. But starting off with I'm gonna just do it like this. The fact that you're still able to show love is very attractive to people. You're a very nurturing person. I feel like you're very understanding, and I feel like it's because of this right here, the Ten of Swords right here. You're someone that was been backstabbed. You're someone, like, you couldn't really trust a lot of people because people would say one thing but do another, will act one way and act another. So I feel like you know what this is. So I feel like you're very solid. You're a very solid person. Yeah, you're a very solid person. You've been through a lot, but you're still solid. I feel like you're very intelligent and you're very wise because you know how people act. Because of this, whatever the situation was, you know how people act. You know certain things. When people do X, Y, and Z, you know what's going to come out of that. So you could be psychic in a way as well. With these two being paired as well, I feel like you guys could be a bit psychic. And yeah, a bit psychic. And even though certain people don't believe in this, they will believe in it for you because of the way you're able to see right through people. You're able to see right through them. I'm getting that with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, I'm going to get into the meaning of this, but with this, it's like this cloud, and you're able to see this hand through this cloud. Let's say you're on the other side, you're able to see this hand without even being on the other side. I feel like you're very, like, you're balanced, but this is only because of what has happened in your life. And I feel like with this, people probably have given up on you a lot, which is why it's so hard for you to give up on people. They could actually shoot you and you would still be like, okay, I know what you were going through at the time, so I understand why you shot me. You're very understanding. But then it's like you just can't move on. But on the other hand, I feel like there are some things that you won't accept. If someone does a certain thing, then you're immediately getting cut off. It's so crazy because you would actually forgive someone that shot you instead of forgiving someone, let's say, maybe that cheated on you. You see how they're two different things, and obviously physically hurting someone would be worse. Well, okay, I guess there could be an argument that cheating on the person is worse because you gave them all your trust and love and they still did that. Either way, I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. So, I feel like you have this very wise, I feel like you're a very wise person. With these being paired up, you're very wise, because this is about intellect and then this is just about emotions. And the fact that they're paired shows that there's a balance between those two. So I feel like you're very wise. Like, you guys could be a therapist or wanting to get into therapy. You just understand the human mind a lot because you've pretty much been through it all. If you're young, then you'd be like, okay, how did I been through it all? I'm so young. But I feel like whatever, like, you guys probably had to grow up pretty fast. And, like, I feel like at a point, it definitely killed you at one point. Like, it just became too much. But like I'm saying, I really feel like there's a balance between these. And I feel like people find that very attractive about you. They feel like they know you're very smart. And they know that there's certain things that they cannot do because you won't forgive them. But I'm also hearing beauty as well. So you guys could be very attractive as well. But I'm hearing that it's your personality. It's like, there's a lot about you that people find attractive. That's why there's so much coming through. But now with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like people think that you bring a lot of value into their life, and I think you know this as well. Like, you're not even being a narcissist about it. I just think you know this as well. But I think you're also very humble, especially with the Empress being here. She just gives me balance. And then the King of Swords. The King of Swords is kind of like the Emperor. This is about head over heart, all that type of stuff. I feel like you tend to use your head a bit more rather than your heart. But I feel like there's a balance. Like, for whatever reason, I'm getting that you guys use your heart more. I don't know. That's only going to resonate for some of you guys. But back to the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of people think that you really bring a lot of value into their lives. It's like, if you're going to come into their life, they know they're going to get something. They know if they see you're going to get something, whether or not it be something physical or just information. They know they're going to get something. It's like, it's not even that these people are using you. Like, the people around you, I don't necessarily think that they're using you. I just feel like they just understand that when they come around you, they're going to get something. Like I said, whether that be physical, like an actual gift, or just like some positive words, like that people might like to vent to you a lot. I just feel like understanding is what people really find attractive about you. You're very understanding. And like, I feel like you guys will ask a lot of questions. You'd be like, okay, what do you mean by that? Why? Just so you could, give a lot of, like, a very accurate answer and very understanding, kind-hearted answer. But the King of Swords, I feel like there's two sides of you. I feel like there's this very serious side of you. I feel like you guys could be a very serious person, but then you're very still compassionate as well. Like, you guys tend to maybe use your head more. Even though I feel like it's a balance though. But with your bottom deck energy being the Three of Pentacles, and then on top of that we have the World card under this, I feel like at the end of 2020 or at the beginning of 2021, like, you will start to come together with a lot of people and you will get a happily ever after. Now, regarding back to what people find attractive about you, I feel like you're able to sum up a lot of stuff. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the music that's outside. You know, it's Thanksgiving, everyone's playing music and all that type of stuff. But I feel like you're able to get along with a lot of people, and it's understanding. Like, you understand. Like, you've been through that struggle, so you understand. Like, people love that about you. You just give someone this, they feel complete when they're with you. They feel very complete. They feel very stable. Like, once, like, they can come to you up with a problem, you have a solution, and I was like, wow, you really made me feel better. Like, you balance people. I feel like you give people balance, and I feel like that's very attractive about you. And like you're an open book with people. You're very genuine, and I feel like people find that very attractive. Like, it just draws people to you. Like, there could be people that you don't even know, and they might just say, hey, and they'll do this because you're so nice. Like, you're able to obtain friends very easily because of the fact that you're just not stuck up. You're not egotistical and all that type of stuff. You're very humble. Like, I feel like that's why some people will come to you, you don't even know them, and it's like, hey, and you're like, hi, you know. I feel like people like could be a bit codependent on you as well because of the way you just like entrance people or enchant people. Like, it's as if they're addicted to your love or whatever. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to get your oracle cards. I was supposed to shuffle your oracle cards on camera like I did with all the other groups, but I ended up accidentally shuffling them, not realizing I wasn't supposed to do that. So I'll shuffle one more for right now because I wasn't supposed to do it off camera. So I'll just shuffle another one. Your bottom deck energy, though, was openness. I'm going to keep that out because, like I said, you guys are very open. Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 3? I just heard looks. Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 3? Your energy is very beautiful, I'm hearing. Spirit, what do people find attractive about group 3? I feel like you guys are balanced with the feminine and masculine energy, maybe. Spirit, what do... Okay. So we have... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not gonna take that one because I just don't think I should. So we have purification, fulfillment, adventures, going forward. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with these cards. Let me just shift my position. Okay. Oh wow, and I'm knocking my camera over. Okay. Starting off with purification, I feel like whatever happened in your past really purified you. You guys probably weren't like this before, and if you guys were, people just took you for granted. Even though I'm not really getting that situation, I'm feeling like before you could have been like a jerk. Maybe I'm not even trying to call you out. Like before, like in your childhood, maybe, or just when this Ten of Swords thing happened, you guys probably were a jerk. You guys were probably pretending to be someone you weren't. You weren't being open. You were just trying to maybe get attention to be popular because you've seen other kids or other people being a certain way, so you tried to do it, but it didn't work out for you. So I feel like this Ten of Swords energy, like whatever happened in your past, it really allowed you, because this is also, it could be about death too, because you see the guy or woman, it doesn't really matter, is dead, but just remember it's also about rebirth. So I feel like this made you, this personality, this ego problem, it made it really die. Going forward, of course, like that of being after this, I feel like it allowed you to go forward with your life and actually access the sun, like actually access the world card, because the world card is about fulfillment, happily ever after. I feel like you guys are, like your life is coming together, and I feel like people find it very attractive because they seen you when you were this jerk. Maybe if you weren't, then don't take it, but they seen you when you were like this, or they seen you in this little point of your life, but you're finally going forward, and you like, it's like, wow, so they really made it out with their head still on their neck, you know, stuff like that. Now with adventure, I feel like it was an adventure. I feel like it was a journey. I just had a long journey. I feel like you're someone that can be a bit carefree as well, because like you know your intentions, and like that's why I was getting the intimidating thing. Oh wow, and then your bottom deck energy is freedom, and the other one after that is happiness. Like I messed up, but I feel like you guys are probably finally free of this mental jail so you've been in, because you would always act a certain way because you thought that was what would get you friends or become cool. But now that you're realizing that your authentic self is better than all of these other people, not to be a narcissist for you guys, but it was better than this persona people were putting up. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna be myself. You've been yourself, and now you're attracting all this positive attention. Fulfillment, I think you bring a lot of fulfillment in people's lives. Like I said, like you make people feel complete. When they come to you, they're like, I know I'm gonna get something, I know I'm gonna get a fruit. I just feel like you comfort people a lot. You could be, like I said, you guys could be a therapist, and like you're just very comforting. Your energy is very comforting, and I feel like people just like want to be around you. Perfect. Oh, okay, now we're starting over. But now with these, solitude, embracing power and openness, I feel like usually when I get these cards, it's just coming to me as a 2021 energy. But I feel like there's going to be a shift for you guys in 2020. Oh, it's not. I feel like there's going to be a shift for you guys in the year 2021, and probably the very beginning. I feel like you're going to really be stepping into this power actually as a whole. And like now, there's just going to be nothing but embracement. I feel like people could be secretly embracing you, especially with the solitude and embracing right next to each other. Oh, that makes perfect sense. You see how it lined up? They're secretly and admiring you behind closed doors. Power and openness. And now, like right now is what they're doing. They're secretly admiring you. But in the year of 2021, I think your power is going to become so great that it's going to become open. They're going to be openly embracing you, making it known that you're embracing you. So right now, you just have an inkling or a feeling that people are embracing you, but they're not showing this. They're doing it behind closed doors. They're talking good about you behind your back, but they're not saying it to you. But I feel like in the year of 2021, the very beginning, that's when you're going to be really stepping into your power and be like, you guys need to say that to my face, because I know I'm amazing. Not even trying to be a narcissist, but still, I feel like that's what's going to becoming for you guys. A lot of open praise and, embarrassment of praise. Like, you get so praised that you're embarrassed by it. Stuff like that. Things of that nature. So, yeah, group D, that was your reading. I hope to help you. And yeah, bye.